Losing my mind, guys. I am losing my mind. That's what NFL preseason DFS can do for you at times. I feel like a crazy person. Well, I mean, I kind of am. I mean, if you're in the Discord, you know I am a little bit crazy with my tilting. But yeah, these last couple days, I am just been an incredible amount of pain. I just unbelievable some of the stuff that's been happening. Once again, I just can never get the defense right. So much pain. But before we recap everything, if you guys are a first-time viewer, welcome to my channel. My name is DK, and I do cover content for NFL, NBA, DFS on Draftkings. If you guys are looking for more in-depth content, you can check out my Patreon. A lot of Patreon members have been doing really good. Not me the last couple of days. We've had some pretty big winners. Over $6,000. These are the last couple of days. We had someone get third in the big contest. That was $15 into $2,500. He almost got second. A couple other big screenshots as well. So we've had some big winners. Again, what have I been doing? It's that gif of get my shovel out, and I just been putting money into the fire. That's what I've been doing these last 2 or 3 days. So, yeah, let's just recap it. Let's go over my lineup here from tonight. I guess to recap last night too, just let me just talk about this for a second. The defenses, all right? You really can't make this up. I've been playing the low-owned defense, all preseason. Every time it's burning me. And the chalk defense, like the Patriots defense on Friday, goes for 33 points or whatever it was. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play a more chalky defense. I'm tired of getting so incredibly unlucky with my defense. I played the Chargers defense last night. Going up against all backups and third strings. Want to know what happened? 2 punt returns for touchdowns for the Cowboys. 30-plus points. How about this? The early showdown today. Browns, Eagles. It's all third and fourth string guys playing. Played both defenses. Both defenses combined the entire game. 0 turnovers, 1 sack. That's it. Just think about that for a second, right? Third and fourth string offenses. No turnovers. Oh, they're moving the ball right down the field. No sacks. No way. If you took a look at the defenses last night, outside of the Chargers who I played, every other defense went for like 10-plus fantasy points. And then what do you know tonight? Tonight. Played the Giants defense. Lowest scoring defense on the slate. They fumbled like 4 or 5 times, gave the Bengals great field position. All right, one more tilt tip, or a couple more things. Low-owned Richie James. Played the second most amount of snaps last game. Plays like 3 snaps tonight. I don't know if he got injured or what, but just unreal stuff there. And then lastly, this really pissed me off. The tight end spot. So, told everyone it's all right. Likely is going to be the chalk, right? But there's a couple other tight ends that are viable. Josh Oliver on the same team, and McBride, rookie tight end. He played the entire first half. Phenomenal pass catcher. I get him at 13% ownership. Massive chalk likely. Again, only plays the first half. You want to know his stat line? He had like 9 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. My low-owned pivot gets targeted like 3 or 4 times. A donut. Can the massive chalk plays that I fade stop nuking the slate? All right. I think I got out of the way. I think that was everything I needed to get off my chest in the last couple days. The defenses do the opposite of what I do. I literally told everyone, I was like, I think the Ravens are going to be the chalk defense. I was actually wrong in that the Giants were the chalk. I told everyone, I'm playing the Giants, stay away. You should play the Ravens. Ravens were the highest scoring defense, I believe. But yeah, going on with the rest of my lineup, McSorley did play 3 quarters, got a little bit lucky there. Evans, don't get me started on this. I forgot about this. Would have been a plus 600 day on Prize Picks for me. But Chris Evans plays the entire first half. Took us over in 4.5 fantasy points. He has 3 catches. You would think, oh, he's guaranteed to hit that. Nope. He had 2 long runs called back. Finishes with 4 fantasy points. But yeah, the rest of my lineup, Corbin was chalk. He smashed. Beatty, low ownership. He had a good game. I played the Arizona wide receivers and George and Isabella. Both were very popular, as they should have been. And Richie James just played like 2 snaps. I don't know what happened. And then my low-owned pivot, McBride, just Sharks punished. And the chalk donkeys with likely 67 fantasy points. Pain, guys. It is pain. But that's the recap. For myself. Again, it's been an extremely tilting last couple days. And now we got Jets, Falcons, Monday Night Football showdown. And this might be one of the grossest showdowns for a preseason slate. I mean, it is disgusting. As far as news goes, I've been looking at some stuff on Twitter. I haven't really seen anything definitive for guys sitting plus like playing time or anything like that. So hopefully get some clarity on that before lock. But let's go start off with Atlanta. So Atlanta has 3 quarterbacks in the roster: Mariota, Ritter, and Franks. Now, Franks is like, this is weird. He's like a tight end / emergency quarterback. He did get some mop-up duty at quarterback last game. And then Mariota started last game, but only played a little bit. Taking a look at the snap counts for the Falcons, you saw Ritter play 42 of the 55 snaps. He basically played the entire game. Mariota got like the first drive, and then Felipe Franks got mop-up duty. So I think Ritter, once again, stands out as a really, really good play. But we'll keep an eye on news. If Mariota's going to play a bit more, obviously, downgrade Ritter. But still, I think he looks like a phenomenal play. I would guess he probably still gets at least around a half. He has rushing upside as well. So he's definitely going to be probably the chalkiest play on this slate. And then as far as interest with Mariota and Franks, again, if we get news that Mariota's playing a lot more, then I'll have some interest there. And then Franks, like I said, he'll play some at tight end too. Which makes him at least a little bit interesting, especially if we know for sure that he's going to get some quarterback snaps. All right, running back, and this is where it gets gross. This is where it gets really, really gross. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 running backs played. 6 running backs played. Tyler, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he played 18 snaps. Huntley played 16 snaps. Olsen played 12 snaps. Avery Williams played 5 snaps. Damian Williams played 6 snaps. Cordarrelle Patterson got 1 snap. Played 6 guys at running back. That is not great. Now, looking at the snap counts, I would say, again, rookie Tyler Algier. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I got to learn that. Again, some of these rookies with pronunciations, I'm definitely going to botch them. But I think he probably would be my favorite option. And then, because he's a rookie, expect him to probably get the most amount of snaps. He technically did get the most amount of snaps last game at running back. Huntley saw the next most at 16. So he'd probably be the next guy to look to. But yeah, running back's pretty disgusting. And wide receiver, if you thought it would get better, oh no. It gets much, much worse. Wide receivers for the Falcons last game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys played. 11 wide receivers, and Bryan Edwards did not play last game. He might be back for this one. Could have 12 wide receivers play. All right? No one played more than 20 snaps was the most, was Geronimo Allison. Yeah, it was so spread out. No one played a lot. It's really hard to feel confident here with anyone. London got a little bit banged up. I don't think he'll go in this game, but We'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, there's really, I would be lying to you if I said there's something that stood out. Now, unless we get some news that like maybe starting wide receivers are going to play more, then, maybe I'll have a little more interest in some guys. But at this moment, there is absolutely no one that stands out to me for a wide receiver. And tight end, it doesn't get much better either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tight ends played. No one played more than 22 snaps. Kyle Pitts played 10 snaps. Ferguson played 14. Whatever a Parker Hesse is, played 22 snaps. That's a fake person. Just like, what was it, Alex Bachman, whoever the Giants wide receiver was that scored 2 touchdowns. Not a real person. Not real. But yeah, the Falcons played 6 tight ends. Kyle Pitts, if he suits up, I would have a little bit of interest in just because he'll probably get some targets, but hard to feel confident there. Now, there is only one kicker, so Koo is firmly in play as a good option. And the Falcons defense, I think, is firmly in play as well. If I played them, though, you should go far away from the Falcons state. All right, moving on to the Jets. So you would think, okay, maybe the Falcons, they're just an awful team for the preseason. Maybe the Jets are going to have a lot of standout plays. Telling you guys, it is a disgusting slate. Zach Wilson banged up, may or may not be ready for week 1 of the regular season. Joe Flacco did not play last game. I'm not sure if he's going to get any reps in this game. Then you have Mike White and Chris Streveler. Taking a look at the snaps for those quarterbacks last game, let me swap over to the Jets. So, again, Wilson got banged up. Mike White played 35 snaps, and Streveler got 19 snaps. We'll see if Flacco plays in this game or not. If Flacco does not play, then both White and Streveler are going to look decent. I would guess if Flacco doesn't play, that you would probably get a half for each. And Streveler actually is the guy that I would lean to. He's a guy that has rushing upside. So, we'll keep an eye on that news. But the Jets could have, if they only have 2 quarterbacks that play, then White and Streveler look good. If Flacco plays too, then it's just like, At running back, I think this was the most short-handed position out of any team. There's only 4 running backs that played last game for the Jets. Breece Hall played 10 snaps. Michael Carter, those two mixed in to start the game. Michael Carter played 10 snaps. Zonovan Knight played 19, and then LaMichael Pirine played 24 snaps. You did not see Tevin Coleman play last game. We'll see if he's going to be available for this one. And then Ty Johnson was a little bit banged up there too. So, looking at the snaps from last game, it was the back-end guys that got a lot of the work in Pirine and in Knight. So, at the moment, I think those 2 guys look decent. Now, if the starters are getting a little bit more run like Carter and Hall, then, it'll kind of make things a little bit tougher. But at the moment, Pirine and Knight were the guys that got the most amount of opportunities last game. And then Bowden's a fullback, so you don't have to worry about him. Wide receiver, basically the same as the Falcons. It is disgusting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys played at wide receiver. There's just not a lot that stood out. Calvin Jackson played the most. He played 29 snaps, ran a route in 20 of those. Tariq Black played 21 snaps. And then Rashard Davis played 20 snaps. Irvin Charles, whatever that is. And a lot of the backing guys, he played 25 snaps. So it was a lot of the guys far down here, right? Charles, Jackson, Black, that got a lot of run. Mims got a good amount of targets, but he only played, I think it was 15 snaps. Yeah, Mims only played 15 snaps, so we did get a good amount of targets when he's out there. So if we're basing it off last game, I think more of the back-end guys looked the best, but we'll keep an eye on news. Like I said, there's not a lot out there right now, at least I haven't seen on Twitter as far as playing time goes. So another situation where it's hard to feel confident in really any of these wide receivers. At tight end for the Jets, basically the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tight ends played. No one played more than 20 snaps. Kenny Yabau played the most, 20 snaps. Conklin played 14 snaps. He got a few catches, and then CJ Uzoma played 11 snaps. Conklin has been getting, he had 3 catches on 4 targets. He's been having a good training camp supposedly, so I think he's at least viable in a large field tournament. Moving on to kicker. So, I was seeing, so we have Zerline and Pinheiro. They have 2 kickers. I wanted to see, did both those guys play last game? Let me just, let me bring this up. So I actually don't know this for sure. Okay, so, yeah, they did swap it with Pinheiro and Greg Zerline. So With 2 kickers playing, a little bit tough to prioritize either of them. And then the Jets defense, definitely a viable option. Again, if I play either defense, if I play both defenses here, this game's going to be a shootout. If I fade the defenses, multiple touchdowns, multiple interceptions. So that's going to wrap it up for the video, guys. I wish it could be a little bit more helpful in this one, but yeah, it's not a super fun slate, not a super appealing slate for DFS. Both teams pretty deep at all the positions, so I guess it should be a fun one. Maybe, probably not. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the video. So again, guys, if you have been enjoying the content, just make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.